Good morning, good morning. Do, 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 do. Good morning. Good morning to you. Good morning. Welcome to a daily dose of joy. Our very last day at Beachside. We are packing up the cars this morning, and I came down here because the wind is whistling, and I'm sort of hiding behind the paddleboard stand area on the beach to hopefully get so you guys can hear me, and hopefully you can still see some of the pretty seagrass in the background, just to share a couple of laughs and Whoopsie Daisy stories to kick our day off. The first one is this. As I was like sitting down, getting a review, and I've been drinking, I often drink tea, but I'm here with my family, and so coffee is what's on tap. And so I've got my little warm cup of coffee, and I was like, I wonder how much sand I'm going to drink this morning. Because the wind's whipping. But it wasn't the wind. I sat it down and immediately tipped over and got a big blob of sand. But there's still coffee to be enjoyed inside. Only minor grit. Am I going to carry some of the beach home with me? I'm not sure. So I've already had some laughs this morning at Whoopsie Daisies. Of course, of the last few days, one of the fun things has been that my family has been catching on. They're like, oh, I had a Whoopsie Daisy. Oh, I had a Whoopsie Daisy. So this morning, my dad, in a hustle to pack, we also had a coffee Whoopsie Daisy. And I walk into the kitchen, and there's a coffee waterfall. And my dad's trying to stem the flood. Because he's an early riser, and he'd been up and packed half the kitchen and getting stuff done. But going between his bedroom packing and done, he had prepped the coffee, turned it on, but not put the coffee pot in. So, whoopsie daisy. We cleaned up a lot of the sand that had been on the floor. Getting up the coffee slurry. Whoopsie daisy. There was a couple of beverage whoopsie daisies. So I think day before yesterday, it's like the timing of my dad and I both being early risers. But he had been up before me, and it was outside sitting on the patio reading. No, but this time I saw that he's never met a stranger, and he was visiting with somebody near the pool. And he had put a measuring cup with water in the microwave, and I know what it's for. He does this neti pot saline wash thing with his nose. And I was like, oh, this has gotten cold. I'll reheat it for him. So when he comes in, it'll still be warm. And so I push the buttons on the microwave, heat it, and then I open the door, there's steam. I'm like, ooh, I think I overheated it. That's dangerous. I don't want him trying to be rinsing himself with boiling salt water. Or boiling water is what I'm thinking. Yeah. When you do these saline rinses through your nose, these neti pot type things, you mix it with salt, so there's a saline solution. Well, I wasn't thinking about that. It's not a normal part of my repertoire. And so I thought, oh, this water's boiling. It's too hot for him. I'll pour it in my tea mug and then boil some more for him on a gentler amount of time. And so then I go about my morning, and I come back to my teacup, and I take this big swig of tea, and it was salt water. And I was like, he's spitting it into the sink. Whole family's turning around like, what's going on? And I'm like, well, I made myself some electrolyte tea unintentionally this morning. This is whoopsie daisy. But I had made a big Yeti thing of saltwater tea. The ginger and turmeric did not mask the salt water. Oh, let's see. Any other funny whoopsie daisies? And my dad and I talked about how that laughing at these little things makes it easier to laugh when we actually fail, real failures. When things don't go well, when there's a big wobble. It's okay to fail. It is okay. to fail. It's okay. It's okay. We are not perfect. We are perfectly imperfect, as a matter of fact. And it's not what it's about. And let's not get distracted trying to be perfect for anybody else and not for ourselves. These whoopsie daisies are a great way to do that with little wobbles and whoopsies, so that then we remember that it's okay to fail when the big stuff comes along. It is okay. It's part of our growth. It's part of the human experience. And letting it go and knowing it's readying us for more growth, more clarity. Well, let's take 3 solidarity breaths, because we paused to self-comfort, to build some positive momentum, to let go of our own resistance and tension, in solidarity to know we are human and it is okay. Oh, it feels so good. Feels so good to laugh at those little things. It really helps me in just stating out loud my intention and my deeper truth, that it is okay to fail. Helps me to laugh at all the places where I failed on my beach trip, where the work calls took me away from really being present in this magical place, really keeping the work-life balance and keeping that at bay. There were days I failed, or moments I failed, or times I failed, and that's okay. It's okay. I'm thinking of other little funny things, but I'll save them for another time. Ooh. May today surprise and delight us. And I'll see you soon. Mwah. Bye.